sure you guys check out our channel partner, Gamersubs. Go to gamersubs.gg and use code ZAK for 10% off. Keto-friendly, 0 cal, 0 sugar. If you like the good stuff, check it out. They also have caffeine-free, no maltodextrin. The amount of caffeine in one of these things, in one serving, is the equivalent of a cup of black coffee. So it's not anything crazy. So check them out if you're looking for something a little bit different. I drink it to keep myself going, to keep myself energized. It's that simple. Check them out, guys. Gamersubs.gg. Use code ZAK. Check out Dragon Fruit. It's their most popular flavor. We're going to start after this.
Hello there. Hello there.
Okay. I think our volumes were a little bit high there. My apologies if it came in hot. Was not the intent. I did a stream earlier today and I had to turn up a few things there. People. People. It's a Sunday show. Look at my microphone. It's still like going limp. This thing is not on here properly. We gotta fix this thing. People. It's the Sunday show. My name is Zach. Welcome to ZAKtalks Tech. I really hope this stays. I'm not sure why. And it seems like it's really high. It seems like it's kind of out of place, because I had to adjust it again. Anyway, people, it's a Sunday chill show. It's a Sunday, we're going to call it the Sunday Lofi Tech. This is the Lo-Fi music from our good friends at Creator Mix right here. Copyright free, check them out. And we're going to talk a little bit about this. The recent Pixel 7a leaks. If you're on Twitter, you've seen the pictures and everything like that. And also Pixel Fold leaks. We're going to talk about a lot of Pixel stuff. I think it'll be interesting. So I appreciate you spending your Sunday evening with me, going into Monday tomorrow. We all love Mondays, right? So let's have some fun, ask some questions and whatnot. We are going to answer questions if you guys have them. And why is that showing up there? There we go. We're good to go there. There we go. Okay, perfect. And yeah, we'll go from there. We got the StreamYard duck here on deck. And speaking of people, I got to give a big thank you and a big shout out to StreamYard. They're the ones that are powering this live stream. Check them out, StreamYard.com. Very simple to use. You pick a microphone, you pick a camera, and away you go. It's all web-based. Nothing to download, nothing to install. Very easy to do. You can add in music and sounds.
Yes, science.
We got the different sounds and things like that. Because, you know, science, right?
Yes, science.
You can do multiple cameras. So, for example, we got camera 1. Camera 2 is our overhead. And camera 3, this is the wide angle from Jomo. Thank you, Jomo. Appreciate you, buddy. And all the great music he's doing over there with Jonathan Friends. Check him out on Spotify. The new track, Bubble Wrap. It's really good. It's really good. If you're watching, please let me know how the levels are. The music should be in check now. I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit more. And my microphone should be good. I feel like it might be. I think it might be coming in a little bit hot, but let me know if the microphone's coming in hot. It should be good. I did bring it down a little bit lower than usual. But anyway, StreamYard lets you adjust all that kind of stuff. They got this whole auto thing. You can bring up to 10 people. You can adjust everything. Also, they have a new repurposing tool at StreamYard. You can actually take your completed live stream, and rather than downloading all 2 gigabytes or how big it is, it'll allow you to grab sections of your live stream, like up to 1-minute clips, and push it directly out to like Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, directly within StreamYard. Or you can download that clip. In the past, I used to have to download the whole file and then like scrub it with Final Cut, because that's what I use. Now I'm just grabbing those clips. Super small files, easier to edit with. So that's one of the new features there at StreamYard. So again, thanks to them for taking care of us. Appreciate you guys. StreamYard.com. Check them out. All right. So this is a live show. If you're watching the VOD or the replay, there should be chapters for you to kind of bounce around to the different subjects and whatnot. But at this point in the show, we normally go in and we say hi to the people, see who's here, and go from there. And go to our topics. So at the top here, Jason C, how you doing? What's good? Hope everyone's had an amazing weekend. It's been a productive weekend. Well, I shouldn't say that. I had friends that showed up at the door, like literally yesterday, and then they stayed overnight. So a lot of the stuff I was supposed to get done yesterday and today, I couldn't get done because I was entertaining guests, and that's okay because I haven't seen these people physically for almost 2 years because of everything that's been going on. So it was really great to see them put aside the work, ask for an extension from Samsung to keep this just a little bit longer, and hopefully they'll say yes when my rep gets her email in the morning and goes, what the heck, right? Because again, thanks to Samsung for sending out the Galaxy S23 Ultra for review and whatnot. I've had so much fun with this. I don't want to send it back. I don't want to send it back yet for 2 reasons. One, I haven't finished doing all the content and things I want to do with it. But two, it's been such a delight and a lot of fun to use. Going through the chat here, Rocksmith, how you doing? Glad you're here. Rocksmith says, have you seen the new Transformers trailer? Dude. Oh my God. Like as a 90s kid. Okay, so I was born in the tail end of the 70s there. Grew up in the 80s, like watching the cartoons and everything. But yeah, I guess as an 80s kid, I'm Gen X. Wow, they nailed it. Not that I didn't like Transformers like before, like the Michael Bay stuff and everything, but like, oh my God, they didn't really like focus on him. If you watch frame by frame like I did, dude, you can see Wheeljack and like all the classics. I think it's cool that like RC's in there. The fact that they brought Unicron in, wild. I don't know who the voice of Unicron is yet. It's unfortunate that they can't get Orson Welles because, you know, he's dead. So I don't think he's available. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. They kind of, it looks like they mixed in like the Primal stuff, and I never really watched the Primal stuff or anything like that, but that's cool. They'll probably have some Dinobots in there and everything. I think they do have some Dinobots in there, so I'm digging it. And the fact that the music was, I think it was DMX. I think it was it DMX they used in there? That's at the start. It was really good. I was like, all right, here we go. So yeah, 90s. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Josh Tech Gamer, how you doing? If you guys would like some desk setups and things like that, check out Josh. He plays Fortnite as well. He does some Fortnite. Yeah, sound is all good to me. Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm gonna just do my own quick check here. Yeah, I think we're good. We're good. I did bring down my gain a little bit. I noticed my couple when I was scrubbing some videos lately or some VOD stuff. It was a little bit harsh coming in. All right, people. Tis the season for leaks. I mean, the leak thing is happening all the time. This phone is disgusting because of my fingerprints. But the reason I have the 6A here is because of the 7A leaks. Now, we've already seen some renders or some, I guess CAD renders based on CAD drawings and schematics of what the 7A is supposed to look like and whatnot. But now we have a look at what the actual 7A is actually going to look like, the actual device and everything. So I've got a folder here. I'll bring it up here, and we're going to talk about the Pixel Fold as well, people. So let me bring up the images here. I did save them all and into a folder so we can go through these. Let me just bring these up, make sure. Yep, we're good to go. All right, people, digging this lo-fi. All right, Pixel 7a. So we saw these images earlier this year, and I think I did a live stream on it as well. These are apparently hands-on, and the one takeaway that a lot of people pointed out was that it looks like there is like a pattern on the back of the Pixel 7a. Like it looks to be a gloss finish again, but there's kind of a pattern within the glass there. It's possible that this is a developer unit, because the newer images that we just saw don't have that. And we'll go through these, we'll zoom these in here a little bit. But this is the gray, I guess, black color, reflective a little bit. You can see that they're keeping that camera bar thing going, which is awesome. I really like how they've kind of adapted the look of the Pixel 7 series, so it's a little more, you basically have kind of like a two-tone there. You've got like the metal part of the bar, and then here are your cameras, right? So it's not just a black continuous bar like if you look at the previous 6 or 6A series. So again, we're just seeing the additional changes like between the series and everything like that, but you're also seeing kind of a consistency across the board and everything like that. And I like that. I like that they're keeping the bar, but they've kind of tweaked it a little bit there. So that's nice. So you get another good look at it here. Again, this looks like it could be a 7, for example, but it's supposed to be a 7A apparently. And you can see we got the antenna bands at the top there. Look like they're even out there. There's obviously a mic hole there. Not mic, but MIC microphone. You can see the buttons on the side are pretty much laid out how we're used to. Volume on the bottom, power on the top there on the right side. USB-C on the bottom. You got your stereo speakers. I'm hoping it's stereo, but it looks like you got the vent holes there as usual. This variant right here takes a SIM card, but depending on where you live in the world, you may have the option of eSIM or either or kind of thing, right? And then there's some serial information here. I'm not sure why that was public, but it's out there. And then apparently this person could only just turn it on and away they go. So that was that's what we saw earlier this year. And then we saw these images come down, I think it was yesterday or late Friday night. And I apologize, I don't remember which account it was that was talking about it, but these apparently are real life Pixel 7a. Real life Pixel 7a. And this blue color, I dig it. And it looks like it looks like it's like a matte finish. It looks like it's a matte finish. It doesn't look like it's going to be a glossy, which is awesome. Awesome. And again, I'm not sure where these images or where these come from or whatnot, but this apparently is the 7A. And we'll get a good idea of the size here. So here's the darker, or I guess gray or black. This doesn't look like a full black, almost like a very dark gray. So I'm not sure what they'll call it. Maybe like a charcoal or something like that. But you can see it definitely looks darker. By the way, all you leakers, be careful when you're taking pictures of things like this. So you don't get too much of the reflection so people can identify you. Use your zoom and back away and make sure you're using a plain background. It looks like packaging is pretty much similar. And we'll keep on going through here because there's literally a hands-on photo. So not sure which region of the world this is. I mean, honestly, it could be anywhere. But look at that blue. I am really digging that blue. So it's like a baby. It's a baby blue. Definitely a sky blue. Blue sky. By the way, if you have a blue sky invite, hook me up, please. I need to get on there, and I want to do some content about blue sky, but I need to get on blue sky. Anyway, that looks like a blue sky finish there, and it looks to be, I mean, it looks nice. You got what we can identify here. We got our power and our volume rockers in the same area. This looks to be about the same size of what we're used to. If I'm looking at the hand there, I mean, I can't see why they would go bigger. Now, there's been some rumors and information out there saying that the 7A will have wireless charging and a couple extra features that you don't normally see in that level of device. Normally the A series from Pixel, they don't have wireless charging, and it's a slower charge and it's a smaller battery, this and that. Hopefully it looks like they're keeping with the flat screen and stuff like that. But if they introduce some extra things with it, that'd be awesome. And the reason I say that is apparently the speculation is this: they're going to release the 7A but still offer the 6A. So you'll have the 6A kind of at the lower end, then 7A, then 7, then 7 Pro, up until the point where we get to the 8 series. and then I guess the 6A will go away. So there'll be basically 4 different tiers of price if you're buying the device outright. So you'll have the Pro on the top end and the 6A on the bottom end. That's apparently what's being said or been talked about and everything like that in some of the articles and things like that I've read, which is great. If Google can offer that and offer not just 3 tiers but 4 tiers, so you have the 6A for the bottom end. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. I really enjoy the 6A, for example. I've had a lot of fun with this. It's a solid device. But to offer some people different choices in terms of pricing, and especially if they go to a carrier, maybe they only have to sign for a year, maybe they only have to dish out X amount, or maybe they continue to get it for free. Most carriers in North America that I know of, most carriers in North America, both US, Canada, and Mexico, whatnot, will offer the A series as long as the customer signs up for 2 years or something like that. But again, check with your carrier. So yeah, there we go. Some actual hands-on physical 7A devices, supposedly. Again, nothing is official until we see it. But this blue color is so if you look at the box there, so this is a better picture, but it's kind of funny looking at this right here. It's definitely a lot lighter, so I'm wondering about the lighting. But here it almost looks like maybe a filter was put on this and maybe it was enhanced a little bit when I compared it to this right here. I think this is more true to life right here. I have a feeling that this blue right here is more true to life. It's definitely a lighter. I don't think that darker. I don't think this is. This feels like a filter or something was done there. You know, they added a dynamic filter or something like that. But this looks like it's what it should be, and I'm okay with either or. I like it. I've had a blue phone before in the past, definitely like a royal blue. I think it was a OnePlus or something like that. That's cool, and I really hope it's a matte finish. It looks like it's a matte finish. And it looks like we got our gloss on the dark one here, but it looks like this is a matte finish, or maybe just because of the blue, it looks like that. But yeah, Jason, you're totally right, man. That blue, this 7A is looking minty fresh. It does look good, man. It does look minty. Maybe that's the name, mint blue mint. Maybe that's the name, blue mint. Can you imagine, Jason? Put that on your Twitter. That'd be kind of cool. So there you guys go. There's what we're physically expecting from the Pixel 7a. So going back to these images here, these are, because if you kind of look at this right here, can I zoom this in? I don't think I can zoom this in. Edit? No. Okay. So we'll just close that off there. I can't edit that. That's weird. I thought I could zoom that in. Let's go back here. Anyway, those are the images. So, seems like people are liking the blue. I've been checking out the responses and people have been saying on Twitter all weekend. There's been a couple of videos out there. I haven't done a video yet. I'll probably do a video eventually for ZAKtalks Pixel. But that blue looks good, man. I'm looking forward to it. And I really enjoy how, for example, here's the 7A. Oh, sorry, this is not the 7A. This is the 7 Pro. You still got that camera bar there, just like here. But again, the camera is more... I just like that embedding there they've done there. Hopefully, I mean, there's people talking about how they were having issues with their cameras breaking because of the glass embedded with the metal there. I don't think those issues, based on my own research, I don't think those issues are as widespread as what we were led to believe. I think it was a vocal minority, and that's not taking away from people's complaints. So absolutely, if you have a complaint or an issue with the device, you should absolutely bring it to the attention to the OEM or the brand and try to get it resolved. And it seems like, unfortunately, a lot of people went straight to social media. Oh my God, look at my device, rather than maybe going to Google first, because I'm sure they would take care of it. It's weird. There was a 2 or 3 week period there where everybody was talking about it, and then nothing. Not even on the Reddit forums and things like that I kind of peruse all the time, everything. So interesting. I would love to see Google's data on that. How many people worldwide, North America, Canada, US, how many people came to them with this issue? How many people went back to their carrier and things like that? My carrier told me, because I asked them in advance, they said, yeah, if there's any issues, bring it back. Even if it's past your quote unquote 7-day or 14-day period or whatever is here in Canada, they'll take care of it. So Alan says here, the blue 7A, it looks like it should have been in the 7 regular series. Google always drops nice phone colors. Yeah, they do, Alan, right? Like they've always had some really interesting colors. You guys remember the orange? Remember the Oso orange on the Pixel 4 series? That was awesome. I would love for them to bring that back. An orange phone. Like, how many people do an orange phone? Well, Google does an orange phone, right? So I would love to see that again. Why is this? I need to fix this. I think I just need to tighten this screw right here. And I don't have a screwdriver here. But anyway, yeah, that it looks nice. You know, I know that Google does the research. I think most phone companies do this. They kind of do the research on, you know, what the trending colors are and, you know, what's kind of big out there, what people aren't doing and what people would pick up. I'll tell you this, though. If there's 2 colors, most carriers in North America will probably pick up just the black or the gray or whatever color it is, because this is safe. Because this is safe and everybody knows this in terms of the color, and because most people will probably throw a case on it, or most carriers will try to make you buy a case for it, right? Most people will buy a case, will put a piece of plastic on there, and away you go. It'd be really cool if that blue color was available through carriers, but I have a feeling the blue will only be directly through Google. So when they announce everything, which apparently is supposed to be May 10th, and again, that information comes from John Prosser from Page Tech when he leaked all the information about the Pixel Fold, which we will talk about a little bit more here, because we actually have some actual Fold footage to show you guys, which is really cool. So May 10th is supposed to be the day, and that's Google I/O. So I bet we'll see, before they announce, I bet we'll see like people in the crowd possibly using a 7A or maybe a Fold or something like that. We'll see. Jason C says, the orange on the Pixel 4 was great. I agree. It needs to come back. Dude, you should totally do a poll and ask people that on Twitter. CC me on that. CC, like add me to that conversation. Because, and then put up like a whole bunch of different, like put up like 4 different photos of like really wild Pixel colors. So orange, you could show this blue if you want to, because even though it's in advance, but like ones for sure, like put the white up there. The 4 series had really good colors. There was that white, there was the Oso orange, and I think they had a black. I'm trying to remember though, and whatnot. But yeah, they've always had great colors. I would be interested to see what the conversation goes on Twitter about that. So definitely ask about that. All right, so let's talk a little bit about no, I have not seen the Mario movie yet. My son went and saw it. He wants to go see it again. So it's supposed to be that good. It's supposed to be that good. I have no doubts, especially with the audience score. Let's take a look here. Let's go through and take a look at the Pixel Fold stuff that just came down. Pixel Fold. So you guys know about the leak and the information and the images and whatnot. Let me just, I'm going to start with, because I have some images here that I can't show you guys. All right. Let me turn this down a little bit. Pixel Fold. Pixel Fold. Share screen. All right. So you guys know, John Prosser and the crew there, they dropped their information on the Pixel Fold a while back. And they were, these images right here are done by renders by Ian. Well done, as always. We know the information. John recently did a video over there with all the details in terms of what's included. So definitely check out frontpagetech.com or their YouTube channel. But we're going to go to these real-life images. Plus, there's also some marketing images. Now, these marketing images come from Evan Blass, EV Leaks, who has me blocked on Twitter. Long story there. Evan, hope you're doing good. Sort of. And anyway, some actual hands-on. So we'll take a look here quickly at these marketing images. These are the images that we'll see on the websites. We'll see published and whatnot. But these are apparent actual marketing images. And that screen is huge. It looks like a big screen. It looks good. And I'm okay with the bezels on it. I don't know what people are complaining about. It's a first-generation folding device from them. I think the expectations are okay. And again, opening up, perfectly fine in my opinion. You have a folding Pixel in front of you. It's not a Samsung. It's not some other device. It's a folding Pixel. And I think that's really awesome. Camera's up in the right-hand corner here, hidden inside the frame or the bezel, and that's cool with me. Dude, it's the bezel complaining that's been going on for the last few years is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And you know what? You have a choice as a consumer. Don't buy the device with the bezel then, okay? Get something else. It's a first generation whatnot, and that's not to give Google a pass or whatever like that. But I don't think there needs to be a go. I don't think there needs to be a stop or a pass kind of thing. It just is. It just is. This is what it is. This is what it supposedly is going to be. Okay, so like relax, people. Anyway, folding. This is the back wing, and we got a triple camera setup. I expect this camera to be the same, if not better than the current 7 Pro. Okay, and there we go. Now, this is a screenshot from an actual fold apparently, and then here's the video. I think we've all seen the video here. I'm gonna let it play back here, and there's no sound with it. And they were smart about this. As soon as it opened, they blocked the information, or they blurted out whatever. But this looks solid. One thing I noticed right away with this, let me just see if I can pause this. One thing I noticed with this, let me see if I can pause it right at the right point, right there. It looks like this is completely even without any sort of gap or weird angle on the other end there. It looks really, really good. Again, we have, it looks like volume rocker here. I want to say this is the power, and the volume's here. It's a little blurry, but this looks good. Okay, so there we are. We're opened up, and you can see the camera, the selfie camera right here. Yeah, these bezels are major, but again, it's a folding Pixel. It's a folding Pixel. And yeah, Jason nailed it right here. Just look at the bezels in the first gen Z Fold. Exactly. It's a folding Pixel, people. I'm interested if they got IP67 at least with this. I'd be really surprised if they got IP68. There's got to be a 67 at least. It has to be. But yeah, looking solid there, baby. Looking good. Yeah. So there you guys go. Hands-on fold. I like it. I love it. That's gonna be it's gonna be expensive, man. What was the quoted price? $17.99 US. So that's like 2,100 Canadian, maybe 2,200 Canadian with the taxes and everything like that. So that is going to be an expensive little beast right there. But she looks good. I'm not a fan of marketing images like this unless I'm using it like a thumbnail. I like the hands-on leaks, and I love the renders from Page Tech. John, if you're watching or listening, these are beautiful, and so are you, sir. Send me a Blue Sky invite, please. Okay. Anyway, people, we're chilling. I hope the music's not like putting you guys to sleep or anything, because normally we do some upbeat stuff. I figured tonight with the creator mix we'll put on some of their lo-fi stuff. It's usually pretty good. Alan says here, let's go to the chat here. Let's go to the live chat. Even outside of it being a first generation device, I'm a believer in the fact that tablets need a bezel. Maybe they shrink it a little bit next year, but it looks fine. Yeah, because you got to have somewhere to put your fingers to rest it, especially if you're like me and you got big mitts. Like one of the issues I have a lot with devices is, let me see if I can show you guys over here. Make sure there's nothing. Actually, I'll just show you guys with the Pixel here. Is one of the issues I always have all the time is because I got big hands. I'm a big guy. Is palm reduction. So like you see how my palm, if I really grip it, see how it goes over. Most devices are pretty good about that. And if you're holding that Pixel with two hands, right? You don't want that issue, right? So palm rejection is good for devices. It's always good to have that. Devices that don't have it need to smarten up, kind of thing. So yeah, I think it's okay. And again, it's a folding Pixel. It's a folding Pixel. A folding Pixel. People, in North America, because most of us here in North America, maybe outside of maybe us tech geeks and nerds we're definitely the outlier, but everybody else is getting their devices through their carrier. They're signing a tab or a contract, what do you want to call it, 1-2 years, and they're getting the device for free, or maybe they're paying $100 for it or whatever. Maybe they're financing it, right? Especially at these kind of prices. Right now in North America, Samsung has the folding market, and they've had it for a few years there, and they've solidified themselves. Even for people that don't want those kind of devices, when they see folding or flipping devices, oh, that's a Samsung. For most people in North America, they're going to know, even if they're not interested in that, because of the marketing and everything like that. So I hope Google goes really strong with their marketing with this and goes hard, but I have a feeling it's going to be mostly tech geeks and nerds that are going to jump on this right away. I can tell you, I've talked to a couple carriers that I know personally, people that run different carrier stores up here in Canada, independent places. And they told me if this price point is $17.99 US, which again works out to like $2,100, $2,200 Canadian, they will not necessarily bring in the stock, but they will get a down payment from their customers or a guarantee before they bring it in. So picking up on the day of, whenever they're available in the stores, probably won't happen, right? I can't see a lot, and that same thing happened with the folding and flipping devices from Samsung when they first came out. The same thing happened. So, it's a first generation thing, and it's good. This is good for consumers. It's good for competition, because there's going to be things in this folding Pixel. There's going to be things that maybe Samsung didn't think of. There's going to be things that people like over the Samsung. There's going to be there's going to be little quirks here and there, and they're going to be listening to all that feedback, which is awesome. So Dennis, we're actually talking about the Pixel Fold here, because there's some actual hands-on with it. I'll just bring it back up here again. So we've seen the renders here from Front Page Tech, but here's some actual image of it. Actual video of an actual device, apparently. Okay, he's joking around. Dennis is being smart. We got the marketing images here and whatnot. But yeah, the competition is good. This is good for the market and whatnot. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how people react. I'm looking, hopefully, to get some reaction to people that are not tech geeks or whatever. Maybe they are into tech, but not like us, and they decide to pick it up, right? And then normally they're a Pixel customer, away they go. This is definitely going to appeal to people that just want something bigger. Maybe they're Pixel fans. They're obviously Android fans, and we'll see how the market reacts and everything. But this is nothing but good. I can't see nothing but good coming from this in terms of what's going to do for the market. And hopefully Google continues the course, and we see like a Fold. We see a Fold 2, a Fold 3. Hopefully we see their version of a flip, one that opens up so it's like a traditional, slab kind of thing. I would love to see that. Septian, how you doing, sir? Glad you're here. I'm going to give you one of these, buddy.
All right,
I appreciate you coming through here. No channel members here tonight. No channel members. Well, you guys can sign up to be a channel member if you want to support the channel. There's also Buy Me a Coffee, Super Chats, all kind of good stuff. It's completely up to you. You don't have to. It's an option, but it helps out your boy, puts food on the table, makes the kids happy. Jason C. I'm very interested to see how Google handles software for the foldables. So I think software, for the most part, for their software won't be an issue, because we've seen them release stuff for foldables in the past. We know that foldable and flips work well on Androids because of what Samsung's done. And then, of course, they have to overlay their One UI. So I can't see them releasing it without it working, at least with their apps. So like Google Maps and YouTube Music and YouTube, obviously, and Google Docs and da-da-da-da. Like, I think all this is going to be fine. And then it's going to be dependent on different apps, like how they react. So what does TikTok look like on there? What does Instagram look like? What does Twitter look like? What is, I think there's definitely probably been a list, and, developers know, and they've been working on it, and we'll go from there. Wasn't Android 12L made for foldable devices? I don't remember. I to be perfectly honest, I haven't kept up to date on the foldable stuff, because I haven't covered any of the Samsung stuff or any of the like Oppo or any other devices or whatnot. So that's a good question, Septian. I don't know That might be a question. That might be something you can cover on your own channel in terms of information and whatnot. All right. I dig it. Do you guys dig it? I dig it. All right, people. Galaxy. Oh, hold on. Rocksmith. Do Pixels have Dex? No, dude. They've got Google. They got Google Assistant. Now, Dex is a Samsung thing, so you can plug in away you go kind of thing. So that'll be actually that's a good question, Rocksmith. That'll be, maybe they'll offer something like that so that you can take this foldable, plug in on your laptop, and away you go kind of thing. That'd be really good. I know that there's third-party apps that can do that, but to have it work natively, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, but Dex that's a Samsung thing. That's software. Galaxy S23 Ultra. People, I've got 2 published pieces of content coming for this real quick, like long form, not just the shorts I've been doing. By the way, there's a couple shorts on my channel involving this device. Give them a watch. Help out your boy, especially the step into 8K, the barbershop thing I did with my son. Give that a watch. It's got some good tunes. But I've made a request to Samsung to hold on to this for a couple more days because I'm currently working on a kind of a kids review tech kind of thing because my kids have actually had a lot of fun with this and they've noticed some things and whatnot. It's been interesting watching them use it. And 2, because I ran out of time this week and whatnot because of unexpected guests and some illnesses inside the house. I've been working on a day in the life kind of thing. I know that the day in the life thing is done all the time with people with these devices, but I've never done a day in the life, and my day in the life is a little bit different. And I did a live stream with you guys. My last live stream on Friday, there was supposed to be on Thursday, but the stream I did on Friday, I basically went through what my day in the life has been with this. And this is a production and workhorse as you would expect, especially if you work from home like me, or primarily from home and whatnot. So it's been amazing for that. I've had so much fun with this. I finally put TikTok on here. I'm gonna bring down the volume. Watching TikToks on this huge screen has just been a dream. Has just been amazing dream, and it's just been awesome because it's hard to show you guys, like, but the screen is just amazing for things like that. And then one of the things I have been doing is I've been making my YouTube shorts, the remixes, with the using the stylus on here, and so I can accurately pick the length of my short or the length of my TikTok or the length of my reel. So editing on here has been awesome. It's so much better than using your finger. Having that S Pen, obviously S Pen for taking notes and things like that, has been awesome. My kids like to do a lot of coloring and things like that. So the editing on here. So if you're an Android person and you're just like unsure, but let's say you're a creator or you're doing the occasional TikTok or reel or short, and you just hate doing the finger thing and all that kind of like whatnot, consider something like this with the S Pen and whatnot. It's like I said, it's best to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I love the S Pen. And again, you don't have to use it all the time, but it's there. It's really nice to have that. Shout out and thank you to Alan Mobley for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate it, man. Enjoy coffee, buddy. Hopefully adjusted for Canadian prices. So I'm pretty sure that's US money right there. So that's going to be like, it's like $80 Canadian or something. Add on 35%, I think is what it is. And yeah, there we go. So thank you, Alan. Appreciate you one more time, buddy. Thank you, sir. And also one of these, Alan.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. What am I doing here? Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. The super chat from Alan. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Haven't had a super chat in a while. Appreciate that, man. That helps out. You know what you did? Actually, you know what you just did, Alan? You just paid for my month of Twitter Blue. I think I'm going to grab Twitter Blue around next month, around mid-month. I've been testing some things, and obviously Twitter changed their algorithm and whatnot. And actually, that kind of brings us into the next part of what we're talking about here, of our show and what we want to talk about. Because we talked about the Pixel leaks, Galaxy S23 and what's coming up, and Twitter. I want to talk about Twitter and social media in general. Twitter's a dumpster fire. And I think we can all agree Twitter's been a dumpster fire for a while, even before Musk took over. I know people are really divided about, if he's doing good things or not. I genuinely feel that Elon Musk feels like he's doing good things or he has this vision, but the execution has been crap so far. It really has. And I know that he put out that tweet or that warning a few months ago saying, hey, we're going to make a lot of dumb mistakes and, we'll keep accountable. And like, okay. But seriously, bro, you're ticking off the people. Say what you will about check marks. I don't care about check marks. The nice thing about check marks in the past on Twitter was that I knew that check mark was who they said they were. Okay. One of the problems with with check marks on Twitter in the past is a lot of people thought that check mark was an indicator of I can trust this person. They are certified. The information or tweet is legit. No. Checkmark verification just meant that. The person is verified. They are who they say they are. This is Chrissy Teigen. This is William Shatner. This is a journalist from the New York Times. Whatever it is, right? Wall Street Journal, whatever you watch, whatever you read and everything like that, right? This person is who they are. This is John Prosser, for example. He lost his checkmark, for example. But now that anybody can pay for that, first of all, I don't think there's anything wrong with paying for that, because Twitter Blue actually has a lot of good features, longer videos, the bookmarks, undo, edit tweets. You go on. It seems like they're adding more and more. The problem I have with that is that there's no ID verification. Literally anybody with a credit card and a phone number. So you could get a burner phone and go to the grocery store and buy one of those preloaded credit cards with $100 on it, and you're good to go. Seriously, that's all you need. Because I've seen people test it out. There's videos up there. You can do it. So you can get a burner phone, prepaid credit card, and then away you go with your trolling or impersonations and stuff like that. There should absolutely be an ID element with Twitter Blue if you want to gain back the trust of people and the people that are leaving and have people come back and whatnot. And people might say, well, I don't want to give my ID to Twitter and whatnot. Let me tell you this from personal experience. I've had a few situations in the past where I've had to submit my identification to Twitter to get some things resolved. And I'm fine with that. Verification in the past involved submitting your government ID. When you get verified on Facebook or on Instagram, you submit your government ID, and I'm pretty sure TikTok is the same way as well. That way we know behind that check mark. What does that check mark mean now? Verification. It's actual verification. Right now, Twitter Blue is just you're paying for Twitter. That's all it is. There's no verification in there at all. Because again, like I said, anybody can use a burner and a prepaid credit card, and away you go. Yeah, that's how it is right now. So there needs to be an ID element in there. Now, the other thing too, with Musk taking away these check marks from everybody that were previously verified, again through identification, you're now ticking off the base of people that may have attracted the larger base. So for example, like when I first joined Twitter, it's because I wanted to follow a hockey team or because I wanted to follow a certain celebrity or whatever, right? And I knew they were on there, and I knew I could go one-on-one and I could have little conversations with people that in the past you wouldn't have that kind of access. I can follow, I can find out what's going on with their progress, with things like that. Now you're ticking off people that previously had ID verification because they won't give you your $8, $10 a month or whatever it is. And those are the people that drew people in. People that are drawn, or at least in the past, to Twitter because real-time conversations, verified celebrities and things like that. There was no peasants and celebrity levels, that kind of thing. I never looked at it like that before. I looked at it like, okay, that guy has a check mark. That's really William Shatner. Okay, that guy's a check mark. That's really Jim Carrey. Okay, okay, that's actually the Calgary Flames hockey club, account. That's the NHL, hockey team account. By the way, did Boston win tonight? I think it was a Game 7. I hope Boston won. The Oilers won last night. Whatever. Oilers. Whatever. Go Vegas. Them in Boston. I would love to see a Vegas and Boston final. That'd be cool. I don't think it'll happen. But anyway. that's I know we talked about the Twitter thing before, but people are and I know it's kind of like people are saying, well, Zach, if you don't like Twitter, just get off Twitter. No, it's not that I don't like Twitter. I love Twitter. It's my second biggest platform, if not my most interactive platform. I'm allowed to be critical of a platform that I've helped build, that I have supported in the past, and that I will continue to support as long as things get better. I'm not going to disappear just because I'm upset with a few things that are going on. I'm allowed to be critical. I'm absolutely think I'm allowed to. And all of you are allowed to be critical as well. Nobody's not allowed to be critical. If you use Twitter, you can be critical of Twitter. Absolutely. Just have a level head about it. And so for some of you out there, take off your Elon Musk rose-colored glasses and wake the fuck up, okay? Seriously, because it's really cringy out there, some of the things you guys are defending. Elon Musk is not the, second coming of Christ that some of you, defend him as. Seriously. And I excuse the language, but I'm getting revved up here, okay? I'm getting revved up.
Oh, yeah.
Getting revved up here. But anyway, we'll move on from that part right there. I don't do the swearing thing much, but whew, let me tell you. That might make a really good clip to put on my... I think I'll probably have to edit that. Yeah. Anyway. That's the Twitter thing right there. I'm going to go through the chat. I'm going to go through the live chat here, a couple comments here, whatnot. Jason C. I find blue very useful for me for the benefits it provides. A check mark, in my opinion, is useless, honestly, in its current form. Yeah. So here's the thing. Why I might be there's a couple. I agree with you. I totally agree with you, Jason. I might be getting Twitter blue again, primarily because of the algorithm push, unfortunately. And I think we've all seen it. If you don't have blue right now, you don't pay for blue, or if Elon didn't give you a blue check mark, you've probably seen your content, your tweets or whatnot, hitting as many people as before. You're not getting as many likes. You're not getting as many retweets. People are not replying. I've literally had people tell me, Zach, you totally fell off my timeline. And I'm like, I'm still here. We still follow each other, right? So there's obviously been an algorithm change there. That's the primary reason why I would. I hate, and let me be really clear, I hate pay to play. I hate the whole pay to play thing. But on top of getting that algorithm push, there's all the features: undo, edit, folders, right? Apparently you can format your text and everything, like so, bold, italicized, stuff like that. So there seems to be, what? No, seriously? Boston lost? No, hold on. It's a live stream, people. No way. NHL scores. No way. No. Are you serious? No way. No. I don't believe you. No. Hold on. You're lying to me. You have to be lying. You're lying. You have to be lying. Why can't I see the scores? What's going on here? NHL news. See more. Oilers, Kings, Panthers, Stars, Bruins. No way. Okay. It wasn't a game 7. Whew. Oh, wait a minute. That was Friday. Tonight was game 7. Hold on here. I'm not looking at the screen right now because why can't it just bring it up here? Okay, Stanley Cup playoffs. Okay. No way. Florida? Oh my God. Are you serious? Really? No way. What is this? Come on. Are you serious? Florida? No. What? No way. What is this? What? Wow. What? So it's going to be Florida. Oh, wow. So it's going to be Florida and Toronto, who I am backing Toronto because they're not Edmonton. Whatever. So, yeah, in the East, I'm backing Toronto. In the West, I'm backing Vegas over Edmonton because I'm a Flames fan and I hate Edmonton. Just the team, okay? The city is pretty cool. Wow. And then we don't know what the Avalanche Kraken thing is at. I think they're playing tomorrow. Wow. Boston did so well during the season. They only had like 19 or 20 losses. They said they knew. Wow. I guess they just ran out of gas. I've only watched 1 or 2 of the games. Wow. To Florida? Really? Damn, dude. I don't know how to proceed the show now. What? I can't believe it. Wow. Zach's reaction. Damn, dude. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Tech Free Needs. How you doing? He's one of our channel members. How you doing, buddy? Glad you're here.
All right.
You guys want to become a channel member, you know what to do. Hit the join button. There's a link also up there as well. Appreciate Tech for Your Needs and all our channel members. I can't believe Boston. Wow. I thought it was going to be I thought Boston would be in the final. Are you serious? No way. What was that score? 4-3 in overtime. No way. Oh, man. Oh, are they playing right now? Is that game happening right now? What's the score? Is that happening right now? Tech for Your Needs from Boston. Okay, I didn't know that, man. Yeah, dude, I totally wanted to see Boston because they just did so awesome during the season. Yeah. So here's the bot here.
Whoa! Oh my goodness!
There's your soundbite. Oh man, Chicago's not in it, so I don't know if he's even paying attention. I don't know how much hockey Viper watches. I know he's gone to a couple games here and there. 2-0 Kraken. Oh my God, jeez, what a stupid name for a team. No offense to people in Seattle, but like, what the heck is that? And I don't care if it's childish. Your team plays in the crack house because you're called the Kraken. I'm gonna say it. We've all said it. We've all joked about it. Kraken. What's a Kraken? I mean, I know what a Kraken is, but like, come on. You couldn't go with like Wave or something like that, or Space Needle. I don't know. Whatever. Dude, what is going on here? What is going on here? Everyone right there. There you go. 2-0 Kraken. What is? Oh, wow. Boston, but they went to a game 7, right? Wow. Wow. I guess I should have seen it coming. Because if they didn't... Wow. Wow. Alan, you're from Tampa Bay? I've been there once. Long time ago. I visited Tampa back when I was single-digit age. I remember the beach. That's all I remember. And whatnot. I would love to visit again because the weather would be nice. Although today here in Calgary, let me see if I can bring it up here. So this is Celsius. It is currently 21 degrees Celsius. I think that's like 70 or 71 Fahrenheit. Someone do the conversion, but it's 21 Celsius right here, right now. At this time of the year in April, May. By the way, it's gonna be May tomorrow. Is unheard of. I don't remember ever experiencing like 21 degree weather this early. It's crazy. Normally we have like a snow blizzard in the middle of May, like May long weekend. So we'll see what happens. But it's been really warm lately. Like I was downstairs for most of the day today, and I came upstairs and I'm like, why is it so hot up here? Had to actually open the windows and turn off the furnace. It was awesome. Yeah. Go check out the Indian Rock Beach. You won't be disappointed. I will, Alan, whenever I get to Florida next. Actually, I know a couple of fellow tech tubers that live in Florida, so maybe I'll go hang out with them and they'll put me up and whatnot. We'll see what happens. So that's 69. Yeah, so about 70 degrees. About 70 degrees Fahrenheit, right? So, yeah, there you go. I'm usually pretty right when it comes to the conversion there. But yeah, I mean, it was decent today. It was actually, I think the high hit today was like 23 or 24 Celsius, which would be like 71, 72 kind of thing, right? Which is perfect. Anything above 25 and I'm looking for air conditioning, I'm a wimp. Okay, I can do cold, but hot, anything above 25 and I'm like, you know what, I gotta take off my shirt, and people don't want to see that. Anyway, people. I think that's all I really wanted to talk about tonight. I know, and this is probably the worst way to kind of round out a stream, unless you guys have more questions and whatnot. The next live stream, now this week is weird because I got a lot of parenting stuff to do. Like my kids are both doing sports in the evenings after school and everything like that. So I'm pretty sure the next live stream is going to be Wednesday, not tomorrow, not Tuesday, but probably Wednesday, and then we'll go from there. Right now, I'm trying to do at least between 2 and 3 live streams per week, kind of thing, with consistency. In terms of days, we haven't nailed that. Then what will happen is I will take tonight's live stream and I'll use the remix feature on through Android and push out a couple shorts from tonight. Probably that Boston reaction. I'll push out a couple live streams from tonight for tomorrow between 2 and 3. I'll push out a couple shorts between 2 and 3 shorts tomorrow. So watch your inboxes for that. And then I'm going to have the long form content on the Samsung's devices coming out this week. I don't know which days. But there's already some shorts on the channel and whatnot. So the idea is to have the live stream, and then the following day, you guys are going to get some shorts, some basically clips. And what the nice thing about the remix feature in terms of shorts on YouTube is when you're watching that short, it says it came from ZAKtalks Tech. When you click on that, it takes you back to the VOD of the live stream, so you can rewatch the live stream from that point or whatever. And I'll also have the chapters in there. I think some of you guys have seen that. So that's kind of the plan right now. It makes it really easy because when I'm doing my other work, I can just grab my phone, pick the clips, and away we go. And then for my other platforms, like I'm still testing things on Reels. I'm still undecided about Reels and TikTok, especially with how the possible TikTok ban might happen. I might download those actual clips using the repurposing tool from StreamYard and actually upload those as original content to TikTok, Reels, etc. Right? So, but the focus right now is YouTube because that's where my audience is and whatnot. And I still want to do some things over on Twitch. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a more 18 plus version of what you guys see here on YouTube. But I still want to be accessible to most people, right? Yeah. ZAKtalks hockey. I don't know. I'm not as ingrained with hockey as before. I would love to, Jason. I don't know what that looks like. I have a separate live stream channel called ZAKtalks Live. I haven't done anything over there forever. So I was thinking about making that just a live channel in general. We could talk about anything over there. We could do tech, we can do beards, we can do hockey. But it seems like we kind of get off topic with that kind of stuff over here anyway, right? So still undecided. Right now, it's about the consistency with the live streams between 2 and 3 a week or more, between at least 2. Getting up the shorts the next day, and then just getting that workflow going. For the last 2 weeks, the workflow has been good. And then we're going to nail down the dates and then possibly expand the content out of that to Reels to TikTok, whatever works the best kind of thing, right? And of course, I still need to be publishing videos over on ZAKtalks Pixel. There's been, especially with all the fold stuff coming and whatnot, I still want to publish stuff over there. So what I'm purposely doing right now is I'm trying to make sure I don't take on too much and that I can balance it with the lifestyle and the current work that I'm doing, the current, contractor work and things like that, and still be a good husband and a good father, because those are obviously priority, right? So yeah. That's I hope that gives you guys an idea of what's kind of going on right now. If Florida wins the Stanley Cup, you got to go, dude. Okay, let me tell you something about Florida. Florida in general, okay? So I'm a Calgary Flames fan. Go back to 2004. 2004, so almost 20 years ago, when the Calgary Flames and the Tampa Bay Lightning were in the Stanley Cup final. I went to Game 6 here in Calgary. The Flames were up 3-2 or something like that. Okay. I was on the end where I can't remember who shot. I think it was Conroy who shot. I saw that puck go in. This is really controversial. And this is back when they were still video replay. It's not as common. It's more common now. I saw that puck go in. It did this weird bounce in, bounce out thing. And there's even video out there that proves that puck crossed the line. And I really wish Daryl Sutter at the time was the coach. He's still the coach right now, although I'm pretty sure he's getting fired. I really wish Sutter had called that back or asked for a video review, but they didn't. I remember jumping up. We were all screaming the lights at him because they saw it go in. We all saw that puck go in 2004. The Calgary Flames won the Stanley Cup in 2004. Unfortunately, with Game 6, the reality is that Tampa won that game, and then they went on to take it back to Tampa, and Tampa won the Stanley Cup. And I think that was their first Stanley Cup. So I just have this hate. Not hate. Hate's a strong word. I don't like that word. I had this extreme dislike for the Tampa Bay Lightning. But not Florida in general. I know I've kind of prefaced it there with, let me tell you about Florida, but that's why that's why I'm glad to see Toronto take out Tampa. That was awesome. I'm not a Toronto fan, but I'll cheer for them. I'll cheer for them over Edmonton. Boo, Edmonton. I know Edmonton's only 3 hours north of me, but no, I'm not cheering for Edmonton. There's no effing way. I'll cheer for Vancouver, who we have a bigger rivalry with, over Edmonton. Okay, I hate the Oilers. McDavid, McJesus. Ooh, you got one good player. Let's give it the puck to pass it. You remember that Fresh Prince? I'm going off here. I can't believe this. I can't. Okay, wow. Do you guys remember that Fresh Prince episode? The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There was a Fresh Prince episode where Carlton and Will are on the basketball team, and Will is doing awesome. He's doing tricks and this and that. And they do this whole montage. He's making all the baskets. He's going nuts. And the coach is like, pass it to Will, pass it to Will, pass it to Will. And then Carlton like steals the ball at the end there, tries to shoot, and he misses, and they lose because he's jealous, right? I feel like that's what Edmonton's like. I feel like that's what their coaching sessions are like. Pass it to McDavid. Pass it to Connor. Give it to McJesus. Like, no. I mean, the talent is there. Why does he have to play for Edmonton? Poor guy. I'll tell you this, though. There's no way Edmonton's going to be able to re-sign him. I don't think he'll stay with Edmonton. I think he'll get out of there. Yeah. Did you ever see McDavid's face when he got drafted by Edmonton ever so many years ago? He would just look like the life got sucked out of him. Anyway, you can tell I don't like Edmonton. Oilers. Edmonton Oilers. The city is fine. They have a mall there. I think they got some other things, but they got a mall there. They definitely have a mall. Sorry if you're in Edmonton or live around there. Not sorry, maybe. Come on, it's a joke. Relax. Anyway, people, check this out. It's my friend Bender's birthday today. Bender builds Lego, or Bender builds blocks, or I can't remember. Anyway, check him out. We built this is a Grogu Lego. I thought that was kind of cute, right? We built that today. We hung out. We had our little stormtrooper right there. Anyway, people, it's been fun. It's been over an hour. I'm going to let you guys go. You guys all have a great night. And we will reconvene here probably on Wednesday. Make sure you guys are watching over on Twitter for those notifications, whatnot. Now, you'll probably notice on Twitter, I'm not putting the direct link. And the reason for that is because apparently Twitter will suppress you even more if you put links. I'm trying things out. So I've been basically putting out a tweet saying live streaming tonight, or the stream is up kind of thing, along with maybe an image of the thumbnail. Otherwise, just have your notifications turned on here, and you should get notified anywhere from an hour up to 4 or 5 hours before, hopefully as soon as the stream goes up. I know if you turn on notifications, you'll be notified at least a half hour before or when we go live kind of thing. So I appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you once again for the super chats. I appreciate that, and also appreciate you guys with all that. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed the ranting tonight. I'm looking forward to the Pixel 7a. Going to keep on trucking here with the S23 Ultra, which has been amazing. And yeah, that's all I got. You guys all have a good night. Take care. Cheers.